Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Today we have new lesson for secondary grade, second semester. The subject is English Traveler 4. The lesson is 4B, listening, speaking, vocabulary, and grammar, Traveler 4. This lesson is prepared by Mr. Muhammad al-Bahiri and presented by Muhammad al-Athimi. Today, we will practice listening for specific information, practice speculating on topic and reaching a decision, identify different types of food, revise using clauses of results. Warm up. What are the different types of food? Do you know the types of food? What are the different types of food? There are 5 major food groups. They are vegetables, protein, fruits, grains, and dairy. Vegetables are like asparagus. This is asparagus. We call it nabat al-hilyan. Cabbage, we call it al-crumb. Cauliflower, al-qarnabit. Broccoli. And in seafood, we have mussels, which is balah al-bahr. Lobster. This is lobster. Saratan al-bahr. Crab. Crab, some people call it saltaun. Some call it kaboria. Shrimp, which is this one, gambari. Fruit like plums, barquq. Apricots, mishmish, dates, and kiwis. Rich in protein. We have foods which is rich in protein like beans, like this fasolia, lentils, adas, and chickpeas, hummus. Nuts can be is a name for generally al-mukassarat or al-jawz. And we have also food which is rich in carbohydrates like pasta, crisps, rice, and cereals. These are easy, no need to translate them. Now listening.
4. B. Listening. You are going to hear a radio program about a vegetarian festival. You will hear the program in several parts. After each part, you will hear some questions. For each question, choose the correct answer.
Hello, this is Dr. John Q, and you're listening to 98.2 Fitness Radio. I'm here reporting live from the 10th Annual Vegetarian Festival. Now, I'm not a vegetarian, but I love coming here. There is so much to see. There are vegetarian chefs from around the country preparing fresh meals. There are vegetarian nutritionists explaining how to eat right, and even vegetarian clothing designers. Now, I'm here with Mark, a vegetarian who's been coming to the festival for years. Mark, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hello, John. Well, I became a vegetarian about 7 years ago. I was eating too much red meat and foods high in fat, and my doctor told me to be careful. So I decided to become a vegetarian. It was hard at first, but now I love it. I realized I can eat healthily and still enjoy my food. I love coming here and hearing about new recipes, as well as getting advice from nutritionists on how to have a balanced meal.
1. Which of the following can you find at the vegetarian festival?
What's the answer of the first question? Is it vegetarian chefs from abroad, animal rights group, or vegetarian clothing designers? It is C, vegetarian clothing designers.
2. Why did Mark become a vegetarian?
Why did Mark become a vegetarian? Is the answer he wanted to eat more healthily? His doctor told him to lose weight. Actually, he wants to eat more healthily.
Three. Why does Mark go to the vegetarian festival?
So why did he go there? Is it to buy clothes, or to learn about new recipes, or to meet other vegetarians? He said he wanted to learn more about new recipes. So the answer is B. Let's continue.
Well, having a balanced meal is important, especially when you are a vegetarian. When you cut out meat from your diet, you lose a significant source of protein. Many vegetarians do not get enough protein. That is why many people come and see Mr. Kevin Herring, a vegetarian nutritionist who offers his nutritional counseling to many vegetarians seeking to eat right. Hello, Kevin. You're on the air.
Hello, John, and everyone listening. Yes, I am a nutritionist, but I'm a vegetarian as well, which has helped me put together various nutritious, delicious meals out of my own experience. I'm here every year offering nutrition tips and advertising my services. I'm a private nutritional advisor to many vegetarians who want to eat right. My aim is to help vegetarians eat balanced meals. When you cut out meat from your diet, it's important to find other sources of protein and to incorporate those into every meal. For instance, beans, lentils, and chickpeas are an important source of protein, as well as tofu, which is a soybean-based product. Also, milk, eggs, and cheese are a must. Plus, there are proteins found in vegetables such as cabbage, spinach, tomatoes, broccoli, and even eggplant. I would also suggest taking a daily multivitamin as a supplement. Everyone must remember to make careful food choices. You have to be an informed vegetarian, and you should consult your doctor first to see if vegetarianism is right for you.
4. What is Kevin Herring doing at the vegetarian festival?
So what does Kevin doing at the vegetarian festival? Is he a vegetarian chef? Or he wants to learn more about eating right? Or he offers nutritional advice? The answer is C. He offers nutritional advice.
5. Which of the following is not a source of protein?
Which of the following is not a source of protein? Is it fruit, meat, beans? Of course, meat. We know that meat is a source of protein. What about beans? Yes, so the answer is A. Fruit is not a source of protein.
6. What is tofu made of?
What is tofu made of? Is it soy of beans, lentils, eggs, and cheese? The answer is A. Soybeans.
7. What does Mr. Herring suggest vegetarians do to supplement their diet?
So what's his suggestion? Is it A. Eat more vegetables, B. Take multivitamin, or eat 1 egg a day? The answer is B. Take multivitamin. Now let's continue.
Well, thank you, Kevin. You have been very helpful. Now, I'm moving on to this huge crowd of people surrounding the Veggie House buffet. I'm standing next to the owner of the Veggie House restaurants, George Corning. who is here offering a taste of his restaurant's food to hungry festival goers. Hello, George. Nice to meet you. Tell us a bit about Veggie House.
Hi there. Well, when I opened my first Veggie House restaurant 5 years ago, I was a vegetarian chef who wanted to convince people that being a vegetarian does not mean eating boring food. I created a whole menu offering various delicious dishes with absolutely no meat in them. Over the years, Veggie House was so successful that I opened up 2 more restaurants and hired chefs to recreate my recipes. 2 things that have stayed on the menu over the years are the soy burgers and tofu steak. Many non-vegetarians who try them can't believe there's no meat. You see, it's all in the spices. I use secret spices that make my burgers and steak taste like meat. My spinach lasagna is amazing too. Oh, and for dessert, most people ask for the green tea ice cream. While you are here, you should definitely try some of our food.
Sounds great, George. I definitely will. I think the soy burgers smell delicious.
8. When did George open up his first Veggie House restaurant?
Okay, when did he open it? Is it 5 years ago, 3 years ago, or 2 years ago? Of course, he said 5 years ago.
9. How many restaurants does George have?
How many restaurants does George have? Does he have 1, 2, or 3? He was talking about 3 restaurants.
10. What does George use to make his burgers and steak taste like meat?
Yes, what did he do to make his burger taste like meat while there's no meat? Is the secret with tofu, spices, or soy? He said that the secret is with spices. Now, time for speaking. You and your friend want to sign up for at least 2 activities over the summer to keep in shape. Look at the pictures below and discuss the advantages and disadvantages of each one. Here, we have these pictures. We want you to discuss the advantages and disadvantages of each one. After you and your partner have decided the different activities, choose 2 options that seem most suitable for you. What are the advantages and disadvantages of each activity? Which 2 activities seem most suitable for you? Now, I want you to think about this question. What are the advantages and disadvantages of each activity? For example, self-defense. What are the advantages and disadvantages of self-defense? Swimming. Basketball. Which 2 activities seem most suitable for you? Now, I will give you a suggested answer. For example, with swimming. The advantages of swimming: fun, great exercise with no impact or injuries, give you the chance to relax as well. The disadvantage that if it is outdoor, if the swimming pool outdoor, it depends on weather conditions. So you can't swim every time or any time. It depends on weather conditions. If it is indoor, people might be allergic to chemicals. Now, which 2 activities seem most suitable for you? I'll give you a suggested answer. You can say, I would enjoy doing weightlifting and horse riding. Weightlifting appeals to me because programs can be altered to suit persons' individual needs and goals. Furthermore, training sessions do not have to be time-consuming, which means that they can be fitted into a busy work schedule. As for horse riding, It is a wonderful activity that not only keeps you fit, but also gives you a great sense of freedom. This is a suggested answer of speaking. I want you to speak about this subject. You have to practice speaking in order to develop your speaking skills. Listening is not enough. If you keep just listening on TV or behind the screen, you will not develop your speaking skills. When you want to speak, you will find some difficulties. Now, we are going to talk about words related to food, like mussels. This is mussels. Lobster. This is lobster. Crab. This is crab. Shrimp. This is shrimp. Also, we have beans, lentils, chickpeas, nuts, plums, apricots, dates, and kiwis, asparagus, cabbage, cauliflower, broccoli. Now we will have an exercise from the workbook. Complete the sentences with the words in the box. We have spices, shrimp, soy, protein, carbohydrates, crisps, and shape. Number 1. My mother made vegetables with sauce for dinner yesterday. With what? With soy sauce. My mother made vegetables with soy sauce for dinner yesterday. Number 2. Blank are my father's favorite kind of seafood. What's the seafood here? What can you see seafood here? Of course, shrimps. Shrimps are my favorite father kind of seafood. Number 3. Working out at gym is a great way to keep in shape. Working out at gym is a great way to keep in shape. Number 4. Cinnamon and pepper are common spices. Number 5. My son is crazy about. He buys at least 2 packets a day. Packets of what? Of crisps. Number 6. Beans and chickpeas are a good source of protein. Number 7. I always eat cereal in the morning as it is rich in carbohydrates. Now we are going to move to grammar, and we are going to talk about clauses of result. We use clauses of result to express the result of an action or conclusion. So either result or conclusion. We use so plus the adjective or adverb and that, like so ill that. He was so ill that he left work early. He left work early is the result. He was so ill that. So, because he was ill, he left work early. Such plus a or an, adjective plus noun plus that. Like, it was such a hot day that we all went swimming. Why did they all went swimming? Because it was such a hot day. So, we all went swimming is the result. We say so plus much or money, but we say such a lot of. We don't say so a lot of, and we don't say such much or such many. So much or so many. Such a lot of. That can be omitted, especially in spoken English. If someone speaks, he can omit that from here. He can say, it was such a hot day, we all went swimming. assessment. This assessment is from workbook. Complete the sentences using so, such, so much, so many, such a, or such a lot of. The food was delicious that Mary asked for the recipe. The food was what? So, delicious, such a delicious, so much delicious, so many delicious, such a delicious, such a delicious, such a lot of delicious. The answer is so delicious. Number 2. My uncle made money that he sold his business and retired early. He made such a lot of money or so much money. 3. I'm afraid I have blank things to do today that I'll have to work overtime. I'm afraid I have so many things to do. Number 4. It is hot day today. It is such a hot day today that everyone wants to go to the beach. Number 5. The man was dressed in strange clothes. In what? In such strange clothes that everyone keeps looking at him. Number 6. I have fun playing. I have what? I have such a lot of fun playing football, or I have so much fun playing football that I have decided to join a team. This is the summary of our today's lesson. Today we studied words related to food like soy, shrimps, in shape, species, crisps, protein, carbohydrates, and we studied clauses of results. We studied clauses of result. We say so plus much, many, but such a lot of. We said also that can be omitted, especially in spoken English. And in speaking section, we had exercised and we talked about an activity that seems suitable for you. These are our references and resources. For more information, you can visit our website, or you can contact our Twitter account or call our free phone. Thank you for listening. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.